Oh, well, good morning, people. How are you all diddling? It's Boxing Day, and I want to get out for a bimble. Yes, it's dark. It's relatively mild, relatively. I use that very cautiously because it's actually freezing. But anyway, yeah, let's crack on with it. Yes, good morning, people. Like I said, it's a relatively mild morning. Relative being compared to what it's been like. It's supposed to be about 8 degrees. So it's time for an early morning ride. Anyway, Merry Christmas to you all. Yeah, it's Boxing Day and I'm a day late. But anyway, Merry Christmas. I hope you've had a good Christmas, given the circumstances. And I'll say Happy New Year now too. And let's hope that 2021 is far better than 2020. Because it's been shite. Yep, this year has been absolutely terrible in more ways than one, but mainly due to COVID. So here's to hoping that things change next year. Yeah, I actually saw my son Dale, his Mrs Jess and kids Christmas Day, and like I said on possibly my last video, I actually went for Christmas dinner to my mum and dad's, and it was absolutely lovely seeing them on Christmas Day. I never do that because, like I said, they go away for Christmas every year because they don't want to be at home. It's the anniversary of my sister's death, Angela. So it's absolutely lovely going to see them Christmas Day, where they live, and having Christmas dinner with them. And I have to take my hat off to Rebecca, my niece. Originally we were all going to go to Rebecca's, but due to the new COVID strain and rising cases and everything else, I thought it best not, because my mum and dad, you know, they're both in their 80s. So Rebecca still cooked Christmas dinner for everybody, and then she dropped mine, my mum's and my dad's off round to my mum and dad's, and she made a cracking Christmas dinner. There were loads. I was way overfaced. Yeah, there was absolutely loads. I couldn't finish it, although I did manage to make room for apple pie and custard. Anyway, I got home roughly 4:30, and I was I cannot explain to you how stuffed I was. I can't remember ever being so full. Anyway, it got to like 5:30 and oh god, I was so tired, so full, so tired, and I thought, you know what, sod this, I'm gonna go to bed. Because I was that knackered, I needed to have a sleep. I was that full, and I thought, well, I either go to bed or I crack open brandy and vodka and get wankered. That'll keep me awake, but then I'll still sleep. But I really didn't want the hangover today. Anyway, so I went to bed at 5:30 yesterday, tea time. Woke up at 4:30 this morning, and I was going to go down to John's with mountain bike and have a ride, because weather's supposed to be, yeah, relatively okay up until about 2 o'clock. Then Storm Bella comes across and batters everyone. And it got to, I think it got to about 6 o'clock, and I thought, do you know what, sod this. Yeah, it's going to get wet and everything, but it's going to be relatively okay till lunchtime. So I thought, sod it, I'm going to get the old Tiger out and go for a spin. Shell V-Power. I don't need much, but I'd rather have a full tank and know that I've got enough. Well, it's still a tenner's worth. Number 5. Get a bottle of Pepsi Max. Now what? I'll have a bottle of Dr. Pepper. Hi, good morning. Yeah, number 5, please. Right, cheers, thank you. Cheers, thank you. Oh, they really shouldn't have fresh cooked mince pies on counter. That's just wrong. Alright, fuel done. Let's go for a bimble. Yeah, they really shouldn't have mince pies near counters like that. It's just wrong. Especially for people like me who are struggling, trying to be on a diet. Although it's gone out of window for Christmas. Might talk about that a bit later. Yes, who struggle to not eat shit. This is going to sound wrong, but we are shitaholics. Yes, it sounds wrong in so many ways, does that? Yeah, so I thought I'd get out on the bike because Storm Bella is hitting our shores. Hey, Mr. Bateman, they've named a storm after your dog. Yeah, so Storm Bella's hitting our shores, and it's going to hit my area of the wonderful country we call England. Early mid-afternoon. And then we're having a fair few days of shit weather. So I thought, yeah, get out on bike. Well, the weather's good-ish. I'm pretty certain I'm going to get caught in a couple of downpours though. But I'm not bothered. The sky's getting light already. Obviously it'll look lighter than it actually is on camera. My new e-bike came. Well, not e-bike, but e-bike kit. I don't know if I've spoken to you since then. Came a day early. Oh, in fact, yes, on my last ride, when I got home, it had arrived on my last vlog. I was expecting it on the day after that ride. But it turned up, so I cracked on and thought, right, get it fixed, get it fitted. Yes, I had to go back to Halfords for a bottom bracket removal tool, so I had to stop halfway through. Obviously you saw the video, because I put the video up. Yeah, so got it all fitted, took it for a little test ride just in my street, and shit myself. I just was not expecting that instant power. Yeah, it's... yeah, I twisted... no, I didn't twist throttle, so I haven't got a bloody throttle. Yeah, I had it in top gear, so I had to stand up and push up pedal to get it going. And bang, that were it, power. And I thought, holy shit. And it's amazing, it is, it's absolutely bloody amazing. And I'm thinking, if that's the type of power electric motorbikes have, yeah, it's nowhere near the same speed or acceleration or anything. If that's the same type of power, you know, instant power that electric motorbikes have, wow. And yes, I keep using the word phenomenal, but my Bez Bike kit, I got it from a company called Bez Bike, B-E-S-B-I-K-E, UK based company. If my bike has that sort of acceleration, and to me it is absolutely phenomenal, it's unbelievable, then electric motorbikes are going to be phenomenally phenomenal. I've no idea of the range on my bike, electric bike, but even if I get 50 miles I'm happy. I'd like to get 100. Longest ride I've done, which you've probably seen, was mine and John's first little off-road meander. And again, it performs fantastically. It's going to take a lot of getting used to the power, especially off-road, on little switchbacks and stuff like that. Because if you ride mountain bikes, you'll know that on mountain bikes, when you're going slow around corners, switchbacks and dips and what have you, you're constantly moving your feet and your pedals, not necessarily forward, but levelling them out, and so your right foot's high or your left foot's high, constantly adjusting yourself and shifting your weight, which means your pedals are moving. Now if you're coming to a tight switchback, or just a tight, well, any corner really, especially if it's muddy, you know, you slow down and you're going at your own pace. Then you shift your pedals to move your weight. If your pedals go forward, power kicks in, and it shoots you forward in whatever direction you're pointing. And if, like I say, if you're on a tight corner, you're not going to be, because you've to yet reach the apex you're not going to be pointing the way you want to go, because you haven't reached the apex yet. So you're pre-apex, getting ready to turn in, power kicks in, boom, you go forward. And yes, it's only like, well, you know, it's only strong enough for walking pace if you're going really slow, but it's enough to throw you completely off. And if you're giving it a good kick on pedals, then your front wheel comes off floor, your back wheel skids out, and it's quite hair raising, especially on that ride that me and John did through Raincliffe Woods up on top track, because we had massive drop on his left hand side, and when that power kicks in before you reach your turning point, it sends you in that direction. So it was pretty bloody scary. So that's going to take some getting used to, is all the power and how the pedals work, especially when it comes to turning and shifting your weight. But it's a learning experience, you know. Obviously I could turn it off, but then what's the point of having an electric mountain bike with pedal assist? It does have a throttle, little thumb throttle. Oh, isn't it pretty down here? Little lights along the river. Oh, see, I don't see any of this because it's always daytime. Very Christmassy. Yeah, so it's got a thumb throttle, and uphill you can do 20 to 24 mile an hour with thumb throttle. In fact, I say uphill, it's same whether you're going uphill or on flat. It's between 20 and 24 mile an hour, which is a fair speed on a push bike without pedalling. Definitely going to have to go to Dalby Forest on tracks there. Start off on is it Blue track, Blue route? That's the beginner route. Anyway, I need to stop talking about the e-bike. Sure, you're getting bored, and I'm not going to talk about my remarkable, because I've done plenty of talking about that on previous videos, and the last video was all about Michelle, so I'm not going to talk about Michelle today. Oh, go on then. Hi Michelle, how you doing? How's Ted? Right, enough of that. But I bet you're still sat there with a smile on your face, aren't you, Michelle? Yeah, obviously it's coming up to the anniversary of my sister's death on 28th. I always do my little toast. I'm thinking of doing it live on YouTube, but I probably won't. That's mainly because I don't think you understand exactly how much editing goes into my videos because of the way I talk. There's lots of stutters, lots of coughing, lots of clearing throats, lots of forgetting words, and big gaps between sentences, and they all have to be cut out. So what's normally a minute and a half for my Angela toast would probably turn out to be about 15 bloody minutes due to my inability to speak correctly. But I'm still playing with the idea. I think if I do go live, I'll have to write it all down first and read it, because my mind just doesn't work to remember what I want to say. That's why these motor vlogs are so random. When it dawned on me that I could go for a ride on bike today, my head was coming up with all these ideas and all these things I wanted to talk about. They've gone, seriously, they've gone, and I have no idea what to say. So I'm just rambling shite, which is what I always do, because there's never any plan, there's never any specific topic as such. But anyway,